Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay. Hello students, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Miss.
How are you today? Do you have a good day?
Today.
Yes, I have.
Oh, that's good. I hope you guys in a good performance to starting the class. Starting the class, I think I have to take attendance first. Flavia Salsabila,
Present, Miss.
Lilis Nur Hikmat,
Present, Miss.
Mega Okta,
Present, Miss.
Octavia Susanti.
Present, Miss.
Okay, so let's start the class by saying basmalah together. Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, let's flashback to our last meeting. Who still remember what is the material that we learned last week?
Narrative text, Miss.
Okay, good. Who still remember what is narrative text?
Me, Miss.
What is that?
Narrative is created by someone for telling the past story. It's fiction story, Miss.
Okay, that's great. So that's good that you guys still remember about the material that we learned last week. So today, I will tell you about recount text. This is also about the text, but the same with narrative text, but it's a little bit different. What is recount text? Who is know? Ada yang tahu apa itu recount text?
Not yet, Miss.
Okay. I will give the materials. So student, we will learn about recount text today. The kinds of material that we will discuss is about the first is definition of recount text. Definition of recount text. The second is the purpose of recount text. The third is generic structure of recount text. And the last is language features. So we will discuss it one by one. The first is definition of recount text. So the definitions of recount text is the definition of recount text. Recount text is a text which retell events or experience in the past. So if you want to tell about your experience, maybe like about your vacation, it means that the text is recount text. Then the second is the purpose of recount text. The purpose is to inform or to entertain the audience about experiences in the past. And then this is the generic structures of recount text. The first is orientation. Orientation is introducing of the story. Jadi orientation ini adalah memperkenalkan sebuah cerita. And the second is event. Events is tell what happened in a chronological order. Jadi ini menceritakan tentang apa yang terjadi, tentang kronologi apa yang terjadi. Cerita kronologisnya. And the third is reorientation. Reorientation is closings of the story. And next. So we have three generic structures. Next, this is language features. The first is using past tense. Of course, because we are telling about the past event, so we use simple past tense. And then the second is using chronological connection, such as next, then, first, after, before, later, and the others. And the third is introducing personal participants. And then using linking verb. And the last, using action verb. And this is the example of recount text. The title is Holiday in Bandung. So can you guys read it clearly? Who can read it? Who can read it, please? Okay.
Wait.
Holiday in Bandung. Holiday, I went to Bandung with my friend Lisa. But We spent our holiday there. We went to Bandung by bus. The bus schedule from Indramayu was at 7 a.m. and arrived in Bandung at 11:30 a.m. In the first day, we went to Bandung Zoo. The ticket price was only 30,000 rupiahs. The animals collection there were very complete. In the next day, we went to Geological Museum and talked with the guide about geology. It made us understood about geology. We saw rocks collection there. After that, I went to Bandung bus station. I went to Bandung bus station because we had to go home to Indramayu. My holiday in Bandung was only 2 days, but it made me happy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And then after we read the story, we will analyze the text. So this is the story about last vacation. And then 3 paragraphs. They are the first, second, and third paragraph. So the first paragraph is telling about the orientation. Why? Because their participants, like this is I want to Bandung with my friends. So it means the participant is I, writer, and then Lisa, her friends. And then this is also the place like Bandung and Indramayu. And they are time like 7 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. And the second paragraph is event. Why? Because in the second is telling about the events that already happened in Bandung, like the first day and in the next day, that is event by event. And then the last paragraph is reorientation. It means that the closing, because this is the writer say that my holiday in Bandung was only 2 days, but it made me happy. It means that is the closing of the story that the writer feel happy with their vacation. Okay, next, this is the analysis about social function. Okay, that I already explained before. This is the participant in the first paragraph, like I, my friend Lisa, and then is telling the place about Bandung, and then is telling about the time, like 7 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. And next is telling about the tenses that we use in the context use simple past. So, like this is I went to Bandung. When is verb 2, and then what else was Indramayu? And then arrived. There's so much. You can read it again and analyze it by yourself. And then the last, this is the chronological connection. This is conjunction like this is the first and the next day and after that. So the purpose of chronological connections is to connect one event to other events. You got it. So yeah, it's enough. It's already done. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Not yet, me.
Not yet?
That's enough, Miss.
Okay.
That's enough.
The material is already done. So is want to ask who is know the difference between narrative text and recount text? Who is know?
Narrative is telling story about the past story, but in the context, the story telling about experience, Miss.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Uh, saya bakal jelasin sedikit lagi tentang perbedaan narrative text dan recount text. The difference between narrative text and recount text, the first, in the generic structure. The generic structure is different. And then the second one is narrative have a conflicts and solution and moral value, but recount doesn't have. Conflicts recount text only about the event, and events. So for example, narrative text is telling about the Cinderella, that is the fiction, but recounts is telling about our, for example, our last vacation, that is not fiction. Okay. One else to ask? Ada lagi yang ingin ditanyakan? Oke, kalau udah ada. Okay. Jadi recount text ini merupakan salah satu jenis teks dalam bahasa Inggris yang berisi mengenai cerita, suatu tindakan maupun kegiatan penulis atau tokoh-tokoh dalam cerita tersebut. Kegiatan atau tindakan yang dimaksud merupakan pengalaman dari penulis yang diungkapkan melalui recount text. Biasanya, tujuan recount text adalah untuk menghibur pembaca serta memberikan informasi. Okay, it's enough if you guys already understand about the materials. I will give you so the assignment is you have to write your own story about recount text. You have to write your own unforgettable moment on your past. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Miss.
Okay, I think it's enough. Okay, I think it's enough for today because the materials is already delivered, and then maybe we can close the class with saying Hamdalah. Together. Alhamdulillah. I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wabarakatuh.